Okay. Here we go again. Ronnie boy here. I'm kind of saddened. And then again, I'm happy I got to be with my mom today and went to church with her, and we held hands and we hugged each other. It was very, very nice. I got the best mom in the whole world. Best one I ever had. But let me tell you something happened when I got home here. I drove in, I see some trees I planted along the edge of my property along the highway. A couple of them were gone. They were laying down. I guess somebody had a wreck out here, ran off the road. Hit my trees. There was still a cop's car here, and he says, are you the owner of the place? I says, well, yes. Why, what happened here? Oh, somebody went off the road and apparently did some damage to your property. Need your name and address for insurance purposes. And I said, well, I can give you my name and address. And he says, are you going to be filing suit? I said, no. All I have to do is replant them. He said, well, they had to cost you something. They're pretty nice trees. And I said, well, I can afford it. Maybe somebody else, whoever did this, can't. He said, well, no, they actually can't. They had no insurance or anything. And I said, well, let it go. So you're not going to be filing a countersuit? I said, countersuit? They're suing you for having trees in the way. And trees are on my property. They're my trees. They're on my property. They're suing you because they hit your trees. I said, I'm not going to countersuit or nothing. I'll replant my trees. It had nothing to do with them running off the road. Now, I'm just getting back from church. Let me go up and get into my overalls, and I'll be back to talk with you. I said, well, take your time. He says, I got to write a full report here. And I got back down, wearing these overalls. I called Emil. He's milking my cows right now. I said, I need a little help here. And Emil says, don't worry, Ronnie boy. I'll milk your cows. Well, I'll help you when I get done with this, but I got a little thing to take care of. You know, they're suing me for planting trees along my property. They ran off the road and hit my trees, and they're going to sue me, which tells me they have no insurance, they have no money, they have nothing. No, I'm not going to press a countersuit. If they need help, let them go. But they're not getting any money out of me. Yeah, I can replant my trees. I have to go buy them again next spring and replant them. But the thing is, they have the audacity to try to sue me because of their negligence in driving. Them trees are on my property. They had to go through the ditch and up onto my property to hit them trees. And they're suing me because the trees damaged their car. My trees are my trees. They're not big ones yet. They could have been next year, but I says no. If they're having a hard time, I'll let it go. And I'm definitely not going to countersue. Me, Ronnie boy, does not do that. I will not sue anybody. But then that means if you hurt yourself, don't come trying to sue me. And that's what they're going to try to do. I'll probably have to go to court. Don't worry, these people are trying to make any money they can now because of the economy. Maybe they ran off the road on purpose and they hit my trees. They're only about a year old. They're just little saplings. Now they're going to try to sue me because they hit my trees? Well, they weren't driving on the highway. Give me some advice if you can. I'm going to be going to court, I suppose. Guess what they were? They were Mexicans. No, if you're not driving the highway, if you're driving on my property, off the highway, and you hit my trees, too bad. You were in control of your car. Don't worry, the cops understand. The cops are my friends. Okay, just want to let you know what's going on with me. I feel a little upset. I'm not worried. At least I go to church. Let these little friends of mine take me to court. I don't think they will, because there's probably a lot of other stuff they can find on them, so they don't want to go to court. The DA will be on my side. They went off the road and hit my trees, and they're suing me. Trees are on my property. They're not on the highway. I didn't plant trees in the middle of the highway. For crying out loud, they're on my property. They destroyed my property, and they're suing me? And the cop asked me if I want to countersue. I said, no, I'll just replant them. It cost me about $150, $120, $150, something like that. Gosh darn it. I try to be a nice guy, and look what you get. Well, I'm going to let you go. It's getting too long. Okay. But I'm a little perturbed about all of this. I wanted to say pissed off, but well, I guess I just said it. Okay.